going to Lingtaku, right?
Yeah. Which is
And that's where Alia's
clinic is.
yeah, clinic is.
And how are you doing today? What's wrong with you?
Stuck.
I know, we gotta walk 4 hours today on a messed up stomach. So we are loaded up. We're gonna get dropped off at the base somewhere, and then we're walking in about 4.5 hours. 4 hours, 2 hours, something like that. Fun stuff. Natalie's decorated. This is called Tanaka. It is to cool them off. But they put it in fun designs. It kind of looks like makeup.
It looks weird on it.
My kids
I always think of it as makeup.
being immersed in the culture.
Also, Sarah put it on too.
Fun.
Makeup for boys and girls.
Makeup for all the people.
Mix it with water. And they'll put so
Here, look at my teeth.
you'll see some of the girls.
I like being videoed.
Morning all, it's our final day. We are getting ready to head out and pack out this morning, but I haven't been on this much because this has been an interesting trip. We've had a couple sick kids. Rui got really sick. She was good for the first few days, and then we got to Leitanku and she fell apart and a little bit before. But I just want to tell you that on these trips I spend 99, it feels like, % of my time in the bathroom, because all the little girls have a hard time with these bathrooms, and especially when you are making messes out of the backside of your body, it is really hard and it is crazy, and there was so much cleanup, and it's difficult. Cleanup is not easy here. You don't just rinse out underwear and throw it in the washing machine. You have to scrub and wash and clean. But I just wanted to show you. So here's this is one set of bathrooms. So this is bathrooms. All 4 of these are toilets. Let me just show you what we're working with here. So you have a squatty potty, and then there's a well of water that you use to wash your hiney. And so the little girls have a really hard time washing their heinies. I don't know, I have a hard time too. How do you pour that on your bottom without getting everything soaking wet? And so they've actually, I would say that this trip they've mastered squatting and going and actually making it in the toilet. Before they wouldn't squat enough, or they look down, or they do something and urine would get everywhere, all over their feet, spray everywhere. Even sometimes if they're looking down, they get it in their hair. That's how gross it is. But this trip, they got that. They aimed and they made it, I would say 99.9% of the time. So that was really good. And then we learned also to face different ways based on what you're gonna do. If you're gonna urinate, you face this part right here so that it catches the pee, and then if you're gonna poo, you face this way so that all of it goes into the water and it's easier to clean up. But you have to use the water buckets to clean down the toilet and wash it all down and scrub it all down. And when you slip and mess up, you have to scrub all the cement down and get the junk out of the bathroom. And so really, I don't know, I just felt like every kid was like, Mom, I have to go to the bathroom now. Mom, I need your help, I have to go to the bathroom. And they totally can do it when it's normal, but when you have diarrhea and you're making a mess everywhere, you really just need help. And Rui got really sick. There was one night, I think I did 15 trips to the bathroom in the middle of the night. She would be down and laying down for 5 minutes and be like, I have to go again. So that's what I did. I got up and went to the bathroom a whole bunch of times, over and over again. And then Faith was throwing up, so that made that too. But, so these are toilets. sometimes at some of the places there are Western toilets, so they can sit and go, which was actually at Lake Tongku. There was a Western toilet, which was good for Rui because she's able to sit on the toilet for a while and just figure it out. And I know this is really gross, but this is life. Like, you want to journey with us. Motherhood doesn't stop just because you're going to love on people. And this is the shower room. So a little bit different. There's a toilet obviously there, and then the well for a shower is way bigger, and then this fills up with water. It's not full right now, but you just take the bucket, dip it in the water, and then pour it over your head. And it is so cold. Yeah, it's rough. You should like psych yourself up for a bucket bath. But when you're hot and sweaty, it's really easy because it feels really good. But actually at Edmund's house, it's higher in elevation, so it's actually really pleasant and nice here. So I spend a lot of my time helping girls shower too, because look, it's just a cement room. So then when they pour the bucket on their head, and they're not thinking, they just pour it over their head and it splashes on the walls, it splashes everywhere, which is not a big deal because it's just a cement room. But there's really, as you can tell, I'm taking you all the way in here. As you can tell, there's no place to hang anything. So you have to find, like there's a hanger right there. So you hang your dry clothes over there, or you throw it up over the wall. So you have your clean clothes and you take off your old clothes and you stick them up there to stay dry. But little girls can't reach up that high, so I am constantly in here helping kids get their clothes down and pouring the water over them, because a lot of times I'll just throw it over their head and like the back of them gets wet, but their face doesn't get wet, or the top of their hair. So I don't know, I feel like they need help. They probably shouldn't need help. I don't know how to navigate that yet. I don't know what the average age is for a kid to take a bucket bath by themselves. I don't have a book on parenting in the village, but they're learning, and they were much better this trip, and there was times where I could leave them alone to do it and I knew that they would do fine. But a lot of times they come back and they're like, oh, my clothes got wet, they fell off the wall, or I didn't have a place to put them, or I thought it was dry, or they put it in a dry spot, but then because they splash everywhere, they get wet. And so they come back a lot of times with wet clothes on because their clean clothes got wet in the shower. And so this kind of joke at the end of the trip, I was just saying, I'm gonna go spend some time in my happy place, because I think I really spent the majority of this trip in the bathroom. And that's only because we all had stomach issues and were messed up. Actually, I felt pretty good, so praise the Lord, I wasn't sick. I just had to take care of other little people that were sick. And the older kids all did really well this time. None of them needed my help. But the 3 little girls kept me busy. But maybe next trip we will be okay. I'm grabbing my toilet paper because this is actually brought from Chiang Mai, and we bring it with us where we go, and we'll need it on the gas stations on the way home because they never have toilet paper. But they do have trash cans. See, like here's the trash can. So there's this place to throw away the toilet paper. We just have to bring the toilet paper with us. And anyways, I've got 10 minutes before departure and I need to go eat breakfast, so I'm going to let you go. But that was my trip in a nutshell. You could come too, hang out with us and spend your time in the bathroom. Actually, you only have to do that if you're a mom. And so, if I didn't have kids, my trip would have looked a lot different. But that is how I got to spend this one. And God gave me a great attitude through it, and I'm very thankful for that. But it became a joke. I'm in the bathroom again. And now I'm gonna leave the bathroom, hopefully for the last time, except for in the car on the way home, on the gas stations on the way home. And we'll see you in Chiang Mai, where we're gonna do a fashion show for you, because we bought some cool Korean clothes and bags and stuff. So we'll do a fashion show to close this video out. Love you guys. Thanks for praying for us all the time. Hi you all. We wanted to show you some of the things that we got to buy on our last trip to Klung, but a lot of it was in the wash, so we waited a couple days so it could all get clean. But here are traditional Korean clothing that they like to wear. Well, the Korean like to wear it, and we, after our second trip, realized we need it so that we kind of fit in, especially for church, because these are their church clothes. And so let me show you. Here we go. This is Natalie's longi, or a sarong. A sarong is usually sewn together in a circle. I haven't sewn it together yet, but I will, and I'm gonna cut it down to her size. Cause yeah, it's Christmas colors. It's really pretty. So little girls don't really wear sarongs to church, but we use them at the ranch as towels and to hide in when you're changing your clothes. They're great covers for that. So we got these so that we can cut them to the right size so that they can use them for that kind of stuff. Okay, Audrey over here is just kind of dressed in a traditional Korean style sarong. And then that bag right there is a Korean bag. And they're really pretty. They like their strings hanging down from things.
Yeah, there's normally a lot more strings.
There's just, yeah, she got less strings than most people have on their bags. But come here, let's see the details. So it's all hand stitched, embroidered
It's
stuff.
the same on the other
We bought these from just a local girl that was selling them. She had a whole bunch of choices and they were really pretty.
Mine
And then
right
that's just
here.
her skirt.
Yeah.
So it's just a piece of fabric that you wrap around your body and you wear any shirt with it. But as long as you have the skirt, you are dressed up and ready for church. So that would be a church outfit for her.
Yeah.
Okay, and then this is Rui's beautiful sarong colors that need to be cut and to the right size for her. That's really pretty. And then this is more what little girls wear to church, younger girls wear to church. Older girls wear these too, but this is a Korean dress. See the strings on them. The front and the back are exactly the same, so you don't know which way is which. But you just put it on and you wear it over your clothes most of the time. So you just throw them on before you go to church over whatever you're wearing and you're good to go. And then this is Rui's Korean bag. She's got a bigger one and then pretty flowers on it. So that's Rui. And then this is Faith. That's her sarong choice for her that I'll be cutting down. And then this is her Korean dress. Hers is fun. It's got like little pom-poms on it. Come here, I'll show it a little bit closer.
This
No.
is the one that has.
Did I say Rui? Oh.
Baby does have pom-poms.
Faith has, yeah. Those are all like pom-poms. I don't know what they are, like strings. They're really pretty, like string
They're like
flowers.
bows.
So it's cut strings that make like little flower designs on her dress.
And then here's the
And this is her Korean bag, purple and pink.
Mommy,
So
look
that
at
is
the design.
Faith's church outfit for when we go to the village. Okay, now here's the men's attire. This is a men's shirt or a boy's shirt. And they just wear that, like he could wear it, well he can't wear shorts because he's too old now. But he'd have to wear it with long pants, any kind of long pants, but as long as you have these shirts on, you are
Ready for church.
you're ready for church, which is kind of funny to me. And you just put it over a regular shirt, or you can wear it without a shirt underneath. So these boys would technically be dressed up and ready to go on a nice outing.
Well, he would.
Yeah. And then LJ's got the men's longi, which is basically a sarong. The longi and the sarong are different. You just call it different whether it's a boy or girl. So he's a longi.
He also ties it.
And he ties it differently. So Audrey just tucks hers in on the side.
It's not sewed.
Yeah, it's not sewed, but you just kind of wrap it around and tuck it in like that. Yes, and then LJ will show you the art of this one. You like twist it, and you make this big man knot in the front. And tuck it in. And then if he had a shirt, which he does have a shirt. If he wore his shirt and his longi, he'd be really dressed up for church. But the men in the village wear these skirt things all the time. Like that's what they just lounge around in their house in and all day long. They're in that. So that is his, I don't even know what you call this shirt. Church shirt.
Wooden shirt.
A button up without the buttons.
Yeah, it's a button up without the buttons. Fancy shirt. So this is what our boys would look like when they go to church. And then both Josiah and Titus were able to get new longis as well. Josiah picked out a green one.
I picked out blue.
Titus got blue. And let me see your guys' bags. So the Korean bags are both for girls and guys.
Yeah.
The guys just have, they usually pick more manly looking.
Guys don't have lots of
bags.
strings. Girls usually have more strings.
Is that it? I don't
Yeah,
know.
guys have
I've seen a lot of guys with strings.
So
much
just-
this bag holds everything, huh, LJ?
Yeah, it is a Mary Poppins
like a Mary
bag.
Poppins
if it's
bag.
full.
So they just stuff it full, and they're really comfortable because they have wide straps on them, so you can load them down and walk in the villages and go hiking with them. A lot of people just walk around with everything that they need in their bags. This is Titus's. He got a blue one. He was really excited. Josiah and LJ got one during our first trip. Titus wasn't too sure about them, but then he came back and realized, ooh, I do want one of those. So he got one. And actually Kevin got one of these bags too. Where's
Right here.
Kevin's? LJ will show you. This is Kevin's. He got it because it has like no strings
Wait,
on the bottom.
he cut. It was made. It was made. It was made cut.
Yeah, it was like that. So that's his style, and he's been using it regularly as well.
I never knew that.
And then this is Natalie's Korean dress, which you guys saw for the 4th of July photo or video.
There goes my story.
But she matches LJ. It's actually the Thai flag colors as well, so it could be American or Thai.
It's just the wrong order. Normally the red's here and the blue's here.
Yeah, but it's still the same colors. So these are my little wannabe Korean kids. We just gotta learn the language. And then we'll be all ready next time we go to church there. Because we didn't get these clothes until after Sunday. So next time we go, we'll be
And like
all
the
dressed up and
Crazy.
ready.
And so.
Yes, I will
And
sew it.
like a wind bag.
And your Korean bag, yes. Nice red Korean bag. So who has 2 Korean bags already?
I actually have 3.
You have 3?
Mhm. Faith gave me hers.
You have 1,
I
Faith?
got 1, and then
You have 1,
I got
Titus?
one, and I had
1, Josiah?
I have 3 longies.
Yeah, he likes the lone G, so he has 3 of them now.
I have this one for a church one, and then I have a play one. It's
Yeah.
not really
I had
dirty.
2.
Yeah, she inherited one that's kind
I
of
had 2.
messed up, and she's got 2.
I have my nice cake one, and this is my
So,
nice church.
first year in, and we've got our village clothes. And I want to get a dress as well. I only have a sarong, but I need to get one of these. So they have these shirts for girls as well, different patterns.
Black.
And the stripes go the other direction, I think.
If you're-
And if I'm married, which I am, then I get to wear black. And I'm supposed to wear it with my sarong. And if you're not married, you can just wear a t-shirt and a sarong. Or you can wear a fancy shirt too. You just can't wear black because that shows that you're married. Yeah.
Any other color.
So that's that. Welcome to our new world that we're discovering. It's kind of fun, and I think we all look forward to actually wearing these, huh?
Yeah.
At church sometime. It'll be good. Next time we won't feel so out of place. We'll look more like the people. Just with a lot lighter skin, because they've got way darker skin than us. Okay, we hope you enjoyed watching our trip to Klung. It was a good trip, but it's good to be home.
Yeah.
We're exhausted this week.